Fast Boston boy. He's fast. He's from Boston. He's a boy. I think. And he's also got a lot of stereotypes to talk about, so let's do that. Okay, go.
Hi there, SoundSmith. Just let me check over a few things here.
Oh, not again.
Here it is. I need to have you take this one question survey before we can continue with the video.
Okay. Well, I mean, you don't have a gun this time, so I guess that's something.
Alright, awesome. Here's the question. Whose video is this? Is it by A, SoundSmith, B, Maxbox, C, TheVirtualEconomist, or D, none of the below?
A, I assume. Also, why is that last one there?
The answer is C, TheVirtualEconomist.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, it appears this is just not your video. Goodbye, SoundSmith. Here we are. And you know what? Scratch that. No more Scout for this video. Instead, we're gonna actually talk about something a little bit more relevant to me, seeing as this is in fact my channel. Today, we're gonna talk about the stereotypes associated with everyone's favorite type of server, the trade server. Now, a quick clarification here. Even though this video is titled Trade Server Stereotypes, I will only be talking about the stereotypes associated with the types of players on trade servers rather than the stereotypes associated with the different types of actual trading servers. While the latter would make a good video in and of itself, the former is a lot more relatable to you guys as human beings, not servers, and it actually has a lot more content to work with. Alright, so without further ado, let's get right on into it. While I'm aware a lot of servers actually have ways to prevent pure free-to-play players from connecting, there's still a lot of people that try and join trade servers with basically 0 items in their backpack. As you can imagine, at their most basic level, these players simply take up a slot on the server that could be used by someone who actually has items and is able to trade. However, on top of this, these creatures can be found doing the same annoying things over and over again, things such as pushing AFK players, setting up pointless teleporters, and saying dumb stuff in the chat such as, wow, everyone here is really rich. You can also commonly find these people asking to trade for regular weapons, completely oblivious of the fact that they can literally get any weapon they want, one click away on scrap.tf. Let me just say, it's always amusing encountering these people. If anything, these people confuse me far more than anything else. I mean, I feel like these people must be watching 3-year-old trading series on YouTube and thinking, well, if it worked then, it must work for me. Of course though, unless you actually live under a rock, you should be aware that keys are worth well over 30 ref, and scrap banking makes you a whopping, wait for it, half a scrap profit each time you do it. In a way, it's kind of sad seeing these people try and advertise in the chat. I mean, it is almost impossible to get trade scrap banking, and if you ever do, you're only 1/522nd of the way to a key. All I can say is congratulations. Now, normally when I encounter friendlies on casual servers, I have to let out a big groan. After all, the point of Team Fortress is to work together as a team towards the objective, not to derp around in the corner chucking sandwiches at people. However, on trade servers where there is literally no gameplay objective, these players are actually completely cool and accepted. From my experience, the typical trade server friendly can usually be found trying to get as close to the other team as possible without getting killed, exploring the map, or just by initiating a group taunt across the plaza. Of course, there always seems to be a correlation between friendlies and people not actually trading, but I guess there really isn't a whole lot that can be done about that. As you can imagine, some people are just really bad at the actual game of TF2. Yet, many of these bad players know of one hidden trick to prove to themselves that they are actually a worthy esports competitor, by killing as many oblivious people as they can on trade servers. Basically, the motto of the trade server tryhard is to get as many kills as possible at the expense of friendlies or any fun things people might be doing on the server. For example, is someone trying to show off an item to someone else? Nope. People making a group pillar in the middle of the map? Get off there. Others trying to walk out of the spawn door? Good luck trying. Honestly, since I tend to not be a friendly too much, these people don't get on my nerves as much as you might think. That is, unless trade servers set the spawn of one team inside an unprotected area that the other team can repeatedly spawn camp over and over and over again. Then, even if you do want to go AFK for a few minutes, you're going to get repeatedly blown up at least 50,000 times. In my opinion, it's always a little bit suspicious when you receive a trade notification on a server before you have even advertised in the chat. But chances are, knowing most of you guys, you go ahead and accept these invites anyway, only to find yourself facing one of the most annoying types of traders out there. You see, the people that randomly trade you are almost 99% of the time trying to sell their incredibly cancerous items. I mean, chances are they've already traded up everyone else on the server, only to realize that nobody wants their pro killstreak battle-scarred mercenary SMG. So they decided to trade you up instead. Now, to make things worse, these traders have another infuriating habit. They expect you to make the first offer on their item, when chances are you have literally no interest in any of their items. The conversation usually goes something a little bit like this. Hi.
Hey, I'm selling cancer item. Get name, can you offer on it?
One sec, let me see what it is. No, sorry, I'm not looking to buy that type of item. Also, did I advertise that I was interested in that item at all? You really shouldn't randomly trade people, especially when you expect them to offer first.
But it is really nice! Exclamation point. 1 exclamation point. Can you make an offer?
No, I said I wasn't interested. Sorry.
What the hell, man? Why you have to be so mean? The trade has been cancelled.
This type of guy is always quite fun to encounter. Usually you're the one trading these people up, and in the beginning, they seem quite friendly and willing to work with you. That is, until you make an offer and they don't respond for 5 minutes. The chat usually goes something a little bit like this. Hey.
Hi.
Let me look through your backpack, give me a sec.
Okay.
Would you be interested in my item for your other item if you add a 3 ref item and a 3rd item? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, let me look at the offer.
Okay. Hello? Man, I'm just gonna close this. I've kind of wasted enough time already. Sorry.
Wait. I'm interested in your item.
Okay, can you accept my offer?
1 moment, please. Sorry, no. The trade has been cancelled.
You know exactly who I'm talking about. These are the people that don't seem to understand that people are able and willing to make more than one offer. From my experience, these people seem to mostly be kids, probably around the age of 12, that arguably shouldn't be trading much in the first place. I mean, you trade them up, you make an offer, and...
No, the trade has been cancelled.
If the last stereotype didn't negotiate at all, these guys arguably stay in negotiations far longer than they should. These are the type of people that plant their flags firmly in the ground, refusing to budge on even the most trivial of differences in an offer. You want them to add 5 ref to a 20 key unusual trade? Nope. You aren't too happy trading a certain craft hat and offer a different item instead? Sorry man, can't do the offer. You want them to add a scrap to even out the trade? Hell no. The thing is, as annoying as these people can be at times, I really don't blame them at all. I mean, if you encounter someone like this on a classic trade_plaza server, you really shouldn't get too upset. I mean, in order to make it in low value trading, you absolutely cannot afford to lose a scrap in every trade. However, when you encounter people trading 10, 20, 50, or even 100 key unusuals on an unusual trade server, it gets pretty ridiculous pretty fast when people are considering canceling the trade over something as little as a half a key in sweets. As you guys can probably imagine from the name, these are the type of people that are constantly pressing their chat binds over and over and over again. Now from my experience, there are usually 3 distinct types of bind spammers. Number 1, the average trader. This person is usually just using binds as you would expect, to save themselves from pasting their advertisement from their clipboard, and only to repeat their message once every 30 seconds or so. In my opinion, these people use binds exactly how they should, and I really have no problem with them. Number 2, the impatient/oblivious trader. This is the person that doesn't realize that nobody is interested in their items after an hour of pressing the same bind once every 5 seconds. As you can imagine, these are quite annoying because you probably got the message after the first couple of times. And number 3, the pro trader. Out of all three, these are often the most obnoxious. They usually spam about 3 to 5 binds saying stuff like buying any item for a discount, or selling pages 6 and 7 for pure or overpay. Unfortunately, these people also find every way to be as passive-aggressive in their ads as possible, saying stuff like you must backpack me before trading, or don't ask me to offer first, as if they spent the entire day dealing with idiot traders who try and waste their time. The thing is though, is if they've encountered any of the previous types of traders in this video, I guess it does actually make a shred of sense what they're doing, even if they are ironically adding to the problem with their annoying binds. Now, I hate to say it, but unfortunately when you take my advice and try and jump onto an unusual trade server with around 8 to 10 keys pure, you're more of a living meme than anything. Due to the popularity of recent trade series advocating to start with around 10 keys, there are usually around 3 to 4 people on each unusual trading server, usually people who are pretty much brand new to trading, and who are unfortunately struggling to find quick sells because they are competing with pretty much every other trader on the server. Now, in my opinion, nobody should think bad of these people, as bringing in new blood is key to keeping the economy thriving. However, for a lot of people, it is a constant nuisance to see the same chat binds over and over, binds such as buying quick sells with 9.5 keys pure, or selling my 11 key nuts and bolts hat. Now, if you still do want to get into unusual trading but want to avoid falling into the stereotype, I would just recommend buying yourself 20 keys instead of 10 so you can be a cool kid once again. At this point, if it sounds like a lot of these stereotypes have been quite negative, it is because, well, a lot of them kind of are. For the most part, I found it easier to come up with negative stereotypes simply because they are more entertaining to talk about, but that doesn't mean that there isn't one great trader for every bad one. As such, I've decided to devote the last stereotype to one type of trader that might just overall restore your faith in the TF2 trading community. If anything, this should be the stereotype that everyone strives to be. From my time on trade servers, these genuine traders don't appear super often and are rarely new traders or ultra experienced ones. That is, they have enough experience to know how important negotiating is to trading, but haven't gotten to the point where they are cynical of everyone who knows less than them. Thus, when you trade up these people on trade servers, you are greeted with a kindly smiley face and you never get any BS. Somehow, no matter how annoying or inexperienced you can seem, these people always respond in a kind way that doesn't make you feel like an idiot at all. They politely explain why they can or cannot accept your offers, and make fair and respectable offers themselves, and can even crack a few jokes here and there to make you feel like you're actually dealing with a real person, and not just the third profit monger in a row. I mean, even if you lowball the hell out of these people, they somehow manage to keep their cool and just cancel the trade with a polite thanks for your time. All around, these people are just great fellows. Anyway, that is just gonna about do it for the video. Oh, it looks like I have a trade request from SoundSmith. I guess I should accept it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Hey, what's up? I'm actually making a video based on your stereotypes videos right now.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that this is my video and you blocked me, so can I have my channel back, please?
I don't think I can accept that offer unless you add, let's see, exactly 15 ref and sweets.
Oh, what the? Okay, fine. I've got like 14 ref and like 14.88 ref in pure in my backpack. Is that okay? Could you just give me my channel back, dude?
No, come on, man, add a scrap.
Dude, I literally don't have any other pure in my backpack right now.
Screw you.
The trade has been cancelled.
Ugh.